morning, everybody. Hi, hello, how are you? Happy Pride Month. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love Pride Month. For those who don't know, I am in the LGBTQ community, sorry, and I label myself as unlabeled sexuality-wise because I don't know yet. I don't have that much experience with dating. I've only been on like one date in my life, and or maybe even like two. I'm really bad at reading social cues. I don't know when things are dates. Anyway, and I've also, just dating is just, I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of what this video is talking about today. And then I also identify as demisexual and demi-romantic, which is what this video is about today. Growing up, LPSTUBE had this really, really unrealistic standard for love. Like, two characters would meet and they'd be like, oh my god, you are so sexy. Oh my god, I have been thinking about that. Like, I know I just met you like 3 hours ago, but like when you walked in, I was like, oh my god, he is so hot. Should we make out like right now? Oh my god, yeah. And then like, oh my gosh, we've been dating for like 3 months, and like I'm pretty sure you're like the love of my life. Oh my god, I know, you're so hot, so sexy, and you know how to fix my microwave. Like, we are totally meant to be. And then they end up being married for like 50 years. In my opinion, I think that's pretty unrealistic. And also, like, in several different LPS videos, sometimes characters would just be hopping from boys to boys. Like Brooke Hayes, I was like, bro, she made out with Tom, but she had no attraction to him, which for me, that didn't make any sense, because I was like, why are you kissing him if you don't have attraction to him? And then at some point, when I'm like watching these, it kind of hit me that not everyone feels the same way I do. And I guess realizing that kind of took a long time because, again, there was no representation in LPSTUBE. You know? There was always this aspect where a girl could be completely boy crazy and then just date whoever she wants, or it was always straight as well. I didn't really see that many like sexualities other than straight in LPSTUBE growing up. I mean, obviously things are different now, you know, things are different, completely different. And some characters even try to get to know the other person before dating, and that's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie here. It's kind of nice. But if you guys ever see me making an LPS series, which I have some in mind, a character is likely gonna be demisexual, and it's likely gonna piss everyone off. Wondering to yourself, what is demisexual and what is demi-romantic? So demisexual means that, well, for both of these, technically, you need to have a strong bond with them before doing anything. So for example, this is how realistically things would go if somebody asked me to do something with them. Oh my god, you're like so hot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, do you want to like make out? No, I actually don't know you that well, I'm sorry. You don't have to know me to, kiss me. No, it's hard for me to get into the mood when I don't know you. Like, we don't even know our favorite colors. And let me explain for a brief moment. So for example, I'm demi-romantic, meaning that I kind of need to have a bond with someone in order to have a romantic relationship with them. And I know some people might be like, that's how everyone is, you know what I mean? But it takes me a longer time to be attracted to somebody in a romantic way, if that makes sense. Sometimes like there would be gaps of like 6 years until I can get a crush on another person that I like in that way, and that I have a, and also for me, the bond kind of has to be on both sides, you know what I mean? Like if the other person's not feeling it, then it's kind of like, I don't know if we can have that type of thing, you know what I mean? As for demisexual, sometimes people have like limited sexual attraction to people. Like for me, I have to get a bond with that person. I can't I don't really feel romantic or sexual attraction to everyone. For me, it just kind of has to be like a one-person thing. But yeah, so for demisexual, people have different levels of demisexuality as well. Okay, let me explain. So sometimes people can be demi-romantic or demisexual. Sometimes people can be demi-romantic and demisexual. So demi-romantic might imply that, like, for me personally, it's like I can't really date someone unless I have a specific bond with them. And some people might be like, that's how everyone is. And I thought that same thing too, until like people sometimes meet for the first time and then they just start dating. And for me, I'm just like, I would have to get like a bond with that first. Like I would have to be friends with them first. I would have to know them for like months. Like a bond's gotta be made, bro. But if you're one of those people that can just do that, good for you. Sometimes I envy people like that because I'm like, they have so much more experience and I don't have anything because my body just rejects things and my feelings are hard to create sometimes. Oh no, my prop. Anyway, and then with like demisexuality, sometimes people are like have limited or no sexual attraction to other people, unless it is the person, unless it's someone with that specific bond, you know what I mean? So, and sometimes people can be like sexually active but also be like, in order to have like a romantic relationship with someone, I have to get to know them. But then for sexual, like they're like, no. Everyone's kind of like on different spectrums. I don't know if this really makes sense. But basically, for me, it takes a really long time for me to build a bond. And with an LPS tube, sometimes with relationships, it's kind of just goes fast. And you're like, whoa, how do people get attractions this quickly? You know what I mean? Like, bonds are made immediately. Like, relationships go fast. And sometimes I wish there was just like representation of characters being like, you know, not falling in love right away and being like, or struggling with sexuality because they're like, well, I don't have attraction to this gender, but then they find out they do through like realizing that they might be on like an asexual spectrum. You know what I mean? Like they just don't know themselves. So if y'all ever see me doing videos like that, that's where that came from. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I hope you like more of my yap sessions while I, you know, do the rest of, yeah. Anyways, bye.